So I've done this one before, but in light of news, I feel it's fitting to perhaps run with it one more time. No chance. Ah, that's what you've got. Up against a machine too strong. Greedy politicians buying souls from Azar. Puppets will find their place in line. Go Go tie Australia. I can't do it now. No chance. Da-na-na-na-na-na. No chance in hell. You've got no chance. No chance in hell of this intro going right. I screwed up once, so I'm not going to continue. Welcome back. Wow.
What's wrong with you?
Stinky.
Yeah, it was terrible.
5 months ago.
Was it? Have we already done that?
No, I mean this. By the time this comes out, it'll be like 5 months out of the day.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm on time for once.
Shocking.
Shock and awe at the same time.
Whoa.
And that's gonna be the next NXT tag team name, isn't it? Shock and awe. Like how AEW has waves and curls.
That is terrible.
One of them's gonna
That's
be
god awful. Waves and curls.
Waves and curls. All right, let's get this over with.
Would you guys like to right,
No.
I'm going to warn you before we get any further. You may hear some pops and bangs in the background. It is bonfire night when I'm recording this, which is a tradition in the United Kingdom, where we celebrate a man almost blowing up Parliament. So we get together and set things on fire and light fireworks.
It's a bonfire.
Right?
Turn the lights out. I'm burning everything you motherfuckers talk
the same
about.
way that Americans celebrate bombing a children's hospital. So
That's not a holiday. We don't celebrate that.
You don't?
No, it's not.
Ah.
Yeah,
I must be looking on the wrong Fox News.
I think you just have to.
Oh my lord!
Joke in. You always have to cram at least one in.
Yeah, it's my one per episode. At least one joke about American imperialism.
Yeah.
You spent it too early.
I did blow my load there. Maybe I'll allow myself to.
No.
We're back on PayPal. All right.
Hi. Let's do the news.
No.
All right. Well, we're gonna open with the series.
That's gonna be the transition sound this week.
We're opening with the series bit, so don't laugh. This is actually the real part. This is the only really bad bit.
Oh no.
John Moxley goes into rehabilitation program thingy.
This is. It's like sad, but at the same time, it's good that he's been able to get the help that he needs to get himself.
They handled it the right way.
No, they absolutely did.
Yeah,
AEW's done an excellent job of handling it. Then it's a shame we're not going to get to see him in the tournament, but at the end of the day, I'd rather see him healthy.
Yeah, there's more important things. So glad he's.
Although I will say, it's definitely a bad look. I can't help but think back to the Roads to the Chop trailer, where it's like Brandy talking to John Moxley, and he's like hungover, and he's like, "I'm gonna go throw up and pass out in the locker room."
Oh yeah,
it's really that's rough.
You remember that? You remember a bit from Roads to the Top?
Well, no, I read an article about it.
Why?
And I watched the actual scene. Well, no, because it was the day of, the day it was announced, and I saw a post.
Oof.
But we hear
it was mentioned in the trailer, and then I watched the trailer.
No.
Thanks for interrupting me, bitch. We hear
You're welcome.
We hear at the Stop.
No,
we did this last week. We did this on 32. Let me fucking talk. All right?
No, hold on.
She's trying to be genuine. Stop.
Yeah, no. Chris is trying to be funny by doing the bit where he talks over the woman. But no one here is allowed to do a bit 2 weeks in a row apart from me. So, um,
Since when
I
has that
wasn't
been a
here last
rule?
week.
What was that rule?
That's
that's
true.
my rule. I just made
Hey,
that
Taylor,
rule.
you're an idiot. I wasn't here
God.
last week.
Okay, let me be serious. Gentlemen,
Okay,
shut your
Lancelot.
goddamn whore mouths. Shut your goddamn whore mouths. Okay,
Oh,
we here at the Cobra Twist Experience podcast send our love, prayers, positive light, all good vibes to Renee and John and Nora, all their family and friends, because this was a very, very hard decision, I'm sure, on John's part. And I'm very happy that he is taking the time to better himself, because like making the decision to go into rehab is not an easy one. And addiction is a disease, and it fucking ruins you. So I'm very happy that he's he's taken the steps to do better for himself.
yes,
So
yes, very good. Also,
Agreed.
have we confirmed what the E is in CTE? Then is it just experience?
Yeah, it's experience.
Yeah, all right. Theory confirmed.
So on to some lighter news. Chop, how many people lost their jobs yesterday?
Oh no, we're saving that to the end. That's the end. We're doing that at the
Oh,
end
all right,
because
okay.
there's a normal section and then the release section.
Not good. It's a sandwich of terrible news.
Yeah. Anyway, so speaking of terrible news, Ring of Honor's parent company is $12.5 million in debt. Uh,
Sorry, I couldn't keep that
Mostly,
in.
well, it's mostly due to the streaming service that they're trying to launch, and it's failing pretty hard. Uh, and in their little financial report, they did not mention Ring of Honor once. So
Oh,
nice.
fun.
yeah, yeah, that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money.
It's a lot of money.
Somebody that might be getting a lot of money, Kyle O'Reilly. Hey, Von Wagner's best friend. His contract expires at the end of next month. Is he staying? Is he going? Thoughts?
Don't
Now,
care.
now. Should I stay or should I go now? Sorry.
Tip to B square. I
Wow, it's
think
like having the Clash right here on the Cobra Twist podcast. All
I
of
know I'm
them,
just that
all
good.
of the
I'm just
members
that
of the
good.
Clash.
I'd want to think that he's staying, but honestly, I don't know. And I'm sure these releases haven't helped. So I don't know. I mean, I don't know how he could leave his best friend Von Wagner, but that's a separate issue.
Bestie Vaughn.
Just dudes being guys.
Realistically,
Um,
if he does leave,
Dude, being dude.
right? How long is it until they just reunite the Undisputed Era in AEW?
I'd
Because I
actually
mean,
like that.
it wouldn't be terrible.
I would love that.
I'm not
Yeah.
opposed to that.
Just call
No,
them
neither am I.
the era of Undisputed. Get around
The-
the copyright. EO del Undisputed Era.
Oh my god.
Vince McMahon, that guy. We're talking about him a lot this week. Vince was not very happy with Bray Wyatt over how much he complained about his creative. Gee, I wonder why.
I wonder why, yeah.
Yeah, you'd think maybe you wouldn't be complaining if there weren't issues. That's just my thought, but
Yeah, maybe if you didn't book him as like a spooky, scary demon guy who's meant to be unkillable, and that's how you have him wrestle in his first few matches, and then have him lose to Goldberg, he wouldn't be so angry about his awful creative. But you know,
you know,
I don't book a multi-million-dollar wrestling company. I'm just some smark on the internet. My opinions don't matter.
Yeah.
yeah.
Prick.
Spooky, scary skeletons.
Who am I to complain? I just run a fake one.
Okay,
Barely. When was the
here's-
last time you posted?
Really, I haven't
Yeah, barely.
posted in like a month. I think it's just dead at this point.
Ooh.
all right. Here's the big section of news about
Another victim of
injuries.
budget cuts.
No, we're talking about injuries. Don't laugh. It's very serious.
All right.
There's a lot. So
Yeah.
AJ Styles hasn't been on the last two episodes of Raw. Almost has, but Styles hasn't. and apparently he is dealing with a non-injury medical issue, and nobody knows what it is. So,
Is
An
it the coof?
undisclosed medical injury.
Does he
yeah,
have the coof?
well, he was there last week, and I don't know if he was there this week, but he wasn't on TV.
So he
So,
doesn't have the Rona.
no, I wouldn't, no, because I think we
No.
would, like, I don't know, but I don't know.
Best of wishes to him. AJ
Oh,
Styles
yeah.
is cool.
Yeah, speaking of somebody cool, this one sucks. Danhausen broke his
No!
leg.
Oh,
Yeah, no, this is
Ah!
F in the chat
It's
for
because you bought that
Danhausen.
fucking pedal, Daniel.
yeah. I bought the Danhausen guitar pedal.
Danhausen liked my tweet.
It shipped yesterday, by the way. I can't wait for that to be here.
Comes in the mail broken.
Comes in the mail, and the left switch is snapped in half. That would be terrible.
So it was a double fracture of his tibia and fibia. He
Yeah,
had
that's a
surgery
rough one.
yesterday. It went well, but there's a GoFundMe for him on Twitter, and I read the description of the GoFundMe, and I did not know this
Danhausen.
previously, but Danhausen's Canadian. So because of the recovery process, he's going to need to hire an assistant to help him get through his bookings for the foreseeable future, and he's not going to be able to go back to Canada to go see his wife and stepdaughter.
Oh, that
Oh,
sucks.
Aw.
well, I guess we can confirm then Danhausen is jabroni raviolis.
Yeah. Go
Yeah.
buy a Danhausen shirt. They're
Yeah, and
cool.
luckily for him,
Yeah.
like if this was just like a normal indie wrestler, if you're out for that long, that could like fuck up your career. But he's
But it's
very
Danhausen.
popular.
I
He's
can't
very
think of a
popular.
single person who dislikes Danhausen.
No, yeah, he'll be
MJF.
alright. Well, that
Well, yeah, but like I can't think of a single person that likes MJF. So
yeah,
Exactly.
fair point.
apart from
Baron Corbin. Um,
Yeah.
You know, I've just looked at Danhausen's Wikipedia page, and I've just discovered that he's billed as at least 300 pounds.
oh yeah.
yeah, something tells me
Mm.
that might that might be kayfabe, brother.
Weight distribution. I don't know. Zoe Stark, remember, you know her from NXT. Yeah, so
Yeah.
this past week on 2.0, they had Gigi and JC punch her backstage a lot. And apparently that was an actual write-off for her because she has to get knee surgery.
Yeah,
Oh.
she's gonna be gone for a good bit.
Oh, I thought it was her shoulder.
Well,
Nah,
in
it's
kayfabe,
her-
it's
it's her
her
knee.
shoulder.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like the MVP thing where it was like, oh no, my shoulder, but he had to get ankle or whatever.
Yeah.
Right, gotcha.
Zoe
So-
got hurt during the ladder match.
At what point?
I don't know, but that's just what I read.
Yeah.
Oh, I get it now. Okay, sorry.
Yeah, because she botched a lot.
I'm surprised out of everyone, Zoe's the one that got hurt.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Lance
Io took a
Archer.
neck bump on a ladder. She's just
Shout
fine.
out to
She's
like
going after
Gigi
Mandy.
Dolan's entire spine for staying intact that whole match.
Toss out the
Yeah.
Gigi Dolan's spine.
Yeah.
Lance Archer. There's apparently no timetable set for when he's coming back to AEW. So
Ah. Fuck. I like him. He's cool.
yeah. So I mean, I think maybe like AEW kind of needs to have guys that leave for a bit because especially their upper card is really crowded. So
Yeah.
I don't think him being gone is the worst thing in the world for their like creative, but whenever he comes back, they'll have something for him. So
Well, it was cool when like Christian was gone for like a few weeks
yeah, I think that was a good move having him be gone.
because it felt like something cool when he came back this week.
Yeah, and having those guys like rotate in and out, like when a little while ago when Moxley like went off and was doing New Japan stuff for a little bit.
Yeah.
That was nice. So I think that's just a good way to refresh their scene. Shibata, so you know how he came back for like a minute and did that little thing. Well, apparently he's not actually cleared. He was only allowed to do that thing with Zack Sabre Jr. because he wasn't taking any bumps. So
Oh. Well,
Damn.
that sucks.
Yeah, I mean, if he was doing that, then I would assume he might be close to being
Yeah,
cleared,
that's
but
what I was gonna say. Is it like a he will be cleared in the near future thing, or is it like it
maybe.
was a one-time thing to just like,
Well, I don't know. I guess we just don't
yeah,
know right now. Visa issues stopped Bronson Reed from being at Bound for Glory.
oh,
Oh.
He was gonna show up, and then he just couldn't make it. So that's why he hasn't like done anything after getting released.
right,
Uh, Edge, Adam Copeland, was not actually very happy about going to Saudi Arabia. I know it's a wild thing to hear, somebody not being happy about that. But I know we talked about this the other week, but he asked Jess to ref the match specifically, and he felt like that was his contribution to going, was
yeah.
to, you know, which is a cool thing. But I
Edge is
get where he
okay.
didn't want to go.
Every single day I open the internet and presented with more reasons to like Edge, like just a total king in every single way, like an absolute legend.
Yeah, he said in the little thing he did that he didn't want to go, but they were like very adamant to him that this was the blow off to his Seth feud, and they needed to do it now. So
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
people
I
people
guess
were starting to go like go off the whole Edge Seth thing. It was getting a bit boring because it had gone on for quite a while.
yeah, but
And if they hadn't done the blow off then, I don't know what the next big show to do it on would have been.
well, here's the thing. Here, this ties into the next bit. So the reason that the Fed has not promoted Survivor Series like barely at all, and it's in like 2 weeks, uh, is because according to them, Crown Jewel just happened, and they're waiting for the rosters to settle, and they're saying they can get away with booking at super late notice because of that.
They have 2 weeks.
I call
Yeah,
bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. It's Survivor Series as a pay per view, I think is fine, but when you do the brand to brand thing right after the draft, it makes no sense.
I mean, hell, by the time this podcast comes out, Survivor Series has probably happened. So how was Survivor Series? Was it good? Did it suck? Let me know.
Uh, I've always thought that the draft is probably better to do after Mania because then you
Hmm.
can have like storylines and then in that like dull period between Mania and SummerSlam, you have fresh matchups and shit.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
period between
You see,
Mania
like
and
the superstar
SummerSlam is
shakeup
always
was dumb.
That's okay. I'll
But
go
The
fuck
superstar
myself
shakeup
again.
was dumb, but at least it did that.
yeah, I don't know. Like
Yeah.
I preferred when they did
Yeah,
Mania.
that like what was it like 4 or 5 month period has always felt kind of weird because there's like nothing going on.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, you have Extreme Rules, huh? Oh,
Yeah, that.
yippee! Can't wait for that most extreme night of the year. I can't wait for the single like chairs match.
Yeah, we always would get like payback.
Someone might get put through a table. Shock, horror. Yeah.
And awe.
Yeah. All right, so this is gonna be a fun bit. Uh, so Kalisto.
Oh, not this.
Lucha, lucha,
Not
lucha,
this.
lucha.
I like how everybody knew what I was talking about.
That was excellent.
So
Oh.
Kalisto, my boy, my favorite half of the Lucha Dragons, and my favorite 1/3 of the Lucha House Party. He put out a tweet because he was on Dynamite this past.
Oh.
He put out a tweet basically saying how he just he felt honored to be there, and he respected Brody Lee and all that. It was a nice little tweet.
No,
And
chop, 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 chop,
hold on,
chop.
hold on. In the tweet, he used Brody's shoot name, which I said
Tell me
this.
you spelled it right.
No,
Please tell me you spelled it right,
I
chop.
said this to Brody a while ago. I do think it is a little weird that everybody calls him Brody like that's his shoot name. Like it's not. It was
Yeah.
just his AEW name, and like whenever the WB account would post like the RIP Brody Lee hashtag, all the replies would be like, "Oh, thanks for using the Brody name." Like, what the fuck does that mean? Like, his name isn't that's not his actual
Yeah.
name, right? I always thought that was weird. But anyway, Kalisto apparently agrees with me to use his shoot name, but he fucking spelled it wrong. So fuck
Back
Kalisto.
humanity! Ah! No!
Burn the witch!
Chris Jericho
Burn
got
the
upset, didn't he?
Yeah, so
Very.
Kalisto put out that tweet, and our boy Christopher Jericho quote tweeted it and did not acknowledge anything in the tweet at all, besides besides that he spelled
yeah.
spelled
That
John with an
one
H.
H, the
Yeah,
singular H.
yeah, he added an H when there is not. And the thing is, right, when you spell John on its own, the more common spelling is with the H,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So Jericho
You know what the
posted
even weirder thing about this was, right?
what?
It wasn't Jericho complaining that Kalisto had spelled his name wrong. When Kalisto's first language isn't even English. The
Well,
weirder thing to me was Amanda Huber in the replies going like, he's right, you know. He spelled his
yeah, he was
name wrong. If you're gonna
like
name drop
clowning on
someone, at least spell the name right. And it's like
joking on Kalisto.
it's Kalisto, bro.
And
Like,
here's the thing. If she was genuinely like, well, you could have at least spelled his name right, I would get why she could maybe be annoyed by that. But that's not something you like publicly tweet about. You can DM the guy or something
yeah.
like, hey, I
And the
appreciate
worst part was someone replied and was like, it's not his first language. And she was like, yeah, I know, but like, at least spell his name right. If you're gonna
Yeah.
name drop someone, at least get it right. Like, shut up!
And it's like,
Oh my gosh.
you're very mad about this, but
Yeah.
It's
I
like
just think
Heated
absurd. We
over
get
the
the point.
Twitter interaction
Yeah.
between
I mean-
Kalisto and Chris Jericho.
The thing with Amanda, I can get why she would maybe be a little annoyed about it. I don't get why she made it a public thing and was like clowning on him on Twitter. I don't know why Jericho was involved at all with this.
But the better thing to come out of this is Kalisto
Yeah.
quote retweeted Chris Jericho and said, "I'm sorry, I let my emotions get the best of me."
What does
So-
that mean? Like, my emotions.
Like, I don't-
fucking went
I
wrong.
don't know if I've ever got upset and accidentally added an H to someone's name. I don't know whether that's ever happened.
I don't know, but
That was
the
just
thing
something
for
that
me,
did not need to happen, like, at
Yeah.
all.
well, the thing with me, right? And I don't know if it's just me. The implication I got from Jericho mainly, and like kind of Amanda too, it kind of seemed like they were annoyed at him because they thought he was just using his name for clout.
Yeah.
Like, but he
Ah.
says in the tweet like, "Oh, thanks for showing me your house." Like, you just don't do that to random fucking people, you know? Like, they have known each
Yeah.
other. So, and plus, right, it's not, and this is a bit of a bold take, it's not like AEW haven't, in some cases, exploited that themselves. Like when Evil Uno got that TNT title shot and all they would talk about was Brody and then he got fucking killed by Miro. Like,
Yeah,
I
that
thought that was
was-
kind of odd, in my opinion. So,
Mm.
you know, I don't know. This is weird. Weird
Very
thing.
weird.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
We'll talk about the rest of the Lucha House Party later.
Oh boy, will we?
There are plans for an NXT takeover at the beginning of December, which contradicts a report from a few weeks ago that there weren't going to be any anytime soon. So that's happening, apparently. There's no word on whether it's going to be called an NXT takeover, but it's going to be like a weekend pay-per-view thing for NXT.
Cool.
I think it's kind of soon after Halloween Havoc for that, don't you think?
Yeah.
I've already
Nah.
voiced my opinions on NXT.
I like NXT. I don't know why you're such a hater.
It sucks.
It doesn't. You just don't watch it. The Fed believes that once
Uh-oh.
Daniel Bryan leaves AEW, he could actually come back to WB because he left on good terms. So they're actually still cool with him. The fuck. Um,
Yeah, that's what happens when you don't burn bridges.
yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, it may be interesting to see some people go back to companies that used to be in, but we'll talk about that in a minute.
Nah.
And these last two of the main, these are heartbreaking, both of them.
Oh,
So
no.
after all the rumors, after all the news, it's finally been confirmed. The Bella twins are not coming back to the ring anytime soon.
No! Why? No! The humanity! Oh!
Oh.
I am actually kind of upset about that. I do
Yeah,
like
me
the
too.
Bella twins.
My disappointment is immeasurable. My day is ruined.
I hate the
Yes,
Bella
that.
Yeah, no. I also hate the Bella Twins. That's fine with me.
twins.
Fuck you
They
both. Next
cannot.
news,
Hey,
please.
we're all allowed to be
Okay.
wrong.
Yeah, can
Yeah.
Bree give Liv another concussion? Yeah. Watch those kicks. And then the last thing, the Miz has been eliminated from Dancing with the Stars.
No.
No!
See,
Pain.
what
Why?
I find interesting about this, though, is he was in the bottom two next to JoJo Siwa.
Yeah.
No, no,
Miz
don't say
lost to a
that.
teenager, man.
I don't know. I
Damn
don't know
it!
new thing about the Miz today.
You know, I always had my suspicions about that Miss character.
I don't know about that Mizanin.
No,
Something's not awesome about that.
no, very awesome.
Nah.
I'm just upset because that means he's going to come out of TV soon. Yeah,
Hey,
I
can we
think the Miz
finally
is
get that
cool.
Miz John Morrison feud?
I think the Miz is cool. I think his current heel character is fucking insufferable, and I can't listen to it anymore. I'm glad he was gone. And then the last bit. Speaking of people that were glad were gone, am I right?
Oh no!
Stop! That's no!
Great.
I'm just gonna run through the list of all the releases, and you guys can just give your thoughts as I go through this. Keith Lee,
Aw.
Damn, man.
Jobber
How do you...
Brand. Who gives a shit about that?
They
Yeah.
made him a bear cat. They put a shirt on him.
They
Well,
put a shirt on him.
put a shirt.
They put a shirt on the sexiest man in WWE next to Drew McIntyre.
Fucking bold
Christopher, you're being a fruitcake again, darling.
Nah. Lana.
Thank you for our in-house
Take
Harley
Kenny
Quinn
Omega's balls out of your
impressionist,
mouth before you keep coming at me, alright, Lana?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know about Keith. I did see somebody say, because I think he will go to AEW. I think he just will.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly,
But
I think he will just stay in the Indies.
no, I think he's too big. He's too much of a star to just stay on the Indies. I think.
Yeah, but like,
I did see somebody say that he should go to New Japan, and I was like, that'd be kind of cool. But then I thought,
oh my god, give me Keith Lee versus Minoru Suzuki.
No, but then I thought, big black man in Japan, not gonna end well.
Sorry, what is that referencing?
Because you don't typically see black wrestlers go to Japan because the majority of Japanese people are kind of racist.
Kind of. Yeah.
Look at that's the second time. Drinking game. Take a shot every time somebody makes Chris laugh like Seth Rollins.
Yeah.
Okay, next
I think
release. Next.
The only big black guy I can think of that was ever successful in Japan was Bob Sapp, and that's kind of it. So, Mia Yim.
Man,
Sad.
Well, at least they both went.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good job.
Yeah. Speaking of.
Yeah, at least we got team-wide.
Well, yeah. So that means her lone lone appearances on the main roster were as Reckoning.
Her last match
Reckoning.
was that match against Candice LeRae where she went through the table.
And I
The
reckon it's
street
time
fight.
for the
That was
next
sick.
release.
The next release, Killer, Carry, and Cross, all with K.
Oh, what a shame. I'm gonna lose sleep over the fact that my favorite gladiator locker is gone. Quite
Yeah.
frankly, I can't believe it. My day is ruined. Thanks, Vince. Kids crying.
Yeah, the thing with my boy Carry in here is I think he could have actually been successful if he didn't get hurt when he held the NXT title the first time. Like that completely fucked him over.
and they didn't put studded leather straps across his chest.
That wasn't Axe from Demolition.
Eh?
I also think having him lose to Jeff Hardy probably wasn't the best call either. But
Yeah.
No.
Scarlett.
No!
Again, at least they
Yeah.
both went.
Yeah, the thing with Scarlett, I didn't mind her role in NXT. I thought it was kind of unique, like the manager that never says anything. Like, I think that was kind of cool.
Yeah.
I don't know why she never wrestled ever. I don't really,
Yeah, she didn't have a single match.
But I thought their pairing was interesting.
Yeah.
But
At least we get the smoke show again.
Well, the weird thing with them is
True.
that they left Impact on like pretty bad terms, and then cross-picked WB over AEW. So
where are they gonna Ring of Honor?
well, MLW can go there. This one's fun. BFAB from Hit Row.
Yeah, that was a choice.
That was a shocker.
I was shocked by that.
She had 2 matches.
And they were both.
She just signed a new contract last week.
Aye.
Yeah, I think they called up Hit Row not too quickly, but at the same time, I don't think it would have hurt them to stay at NXT a little longer.
Yeah.
And the fucked thing with this is that, yeah, she signed that deal last week. Also, her fucking voice is in the theme. Like.
Oh, yeah.
That'll be weird.
Oops.
Yeah, oopsie.
Oopsie whoopsie.
I don't know why they would release her, because now I don't get why in every stable that has a mix of male and female talent, they have to let the female go every time, like Nikki Cross and Sanity. Like, why
Speaking of
hold on
stables.
Yeah, I don't know. And like how because this is why I have the feeling that they won't add Naomi to the bloodline, is because they can't figure out how to book a woman. Just in general.
Just in general.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, she didn't need to wrestle. She was fine on the mic. She didn't need to wrestle.
Yeah. Her voice was annoying, like singing like the Hit Row thing.
That's just her bit, though. I don't know. Speaking of annoying people, Eva Marie, I feel no sympathy.
I feel no sympathy.
Yeah.
She's a millionaire who should be a billionaire.
No, she shouldn't. No one should give her money.
There really was just no point in rehiring her.
They brought
How
her
the
back.
fuck do you get released twice, dude?
They brought her back to put over Dewdrop, and that was it.
Oh yeah,
genuinely,
that was it. That's all she did. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if this Dewdrop thing doesn't work out, then it was literally for nothing. So good on you, Eva. I never liked her. She was a bitch. So whatever.
Speaking of people we never liked, Nia Jax.
Yeah, that was the next one.
Actually,
Let's go.
Breaking up.
Hold on, I'll get to the reason why later, because it's a little.
Actually, I will get
Happy
to the
about that
reason why
news.
later, because we have some CTE breaking news.
Oh fuck. Okay. Well, hold on. We'll wait. Okay. So Nia, I never liked her either. I'm surprised they released her because of her
Very
loose relation to The Rock. They kind of take everybody they can get with those. Yeah, I don't
Now she can go to a company that will really appreciate her
Ring of Honor.
ability to make people bleed. I think they should send it to CZW.
Yeah,
Um,
honestly,
yeah.
like with Naya, right? I think she just has a genuine issue with not being able to take any sort of criticism, and she's like kind of
Yeah.
shit in the ring sometimes. And now that she's not working like a safe WB style, she's gonna fucking kill somebody. So, if any indie promoters are listening to this, don't is my answer.
So, yeah. She posted a statement about an hour
Oh
ago on
Lord,
Instagram.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Comic
I
Sans
will.
phone.
It was actually
Notes
Notes
app.
app. Notes
Yeah,
app.
there it
Good
is.
note that.
So she says, I usually keep my
Wait, hold
personal
on,
life.
hold on, wait. Did
Oh my
she
God.
say? She say I'm allergic to the thing in the Delta and the Pfizer and the Moderna. I didn't want the J&J. I've done my own research. I've been listening to Joe Rogan. And fuck you was her answer. And then she said, I'm happy for Jordan Lowe to be starting this Sunday.
Yeah. So this is the
Can't believe she
statement
got on the
from.
Pat McAfee show.
Oh my God. You're a whore. Shut up.
Okay.
Who
Metaphorically.
say it right?
You're a whore. Okay.
Who
She says,
you have to
I
A
do that.
rampage buy-in. We got Brian Danielson versus Minoru Suzuki, and I thought this was a good match.
I think I'm
Okay,
actually
I'll
going to blow
stop.
my head off
No,
with a
I'll
fucking
stop.
12 gauge.
I'll
If you
stop.
don't.
I'll stop. I'm being for
Sorry,
real.
I know. I feel like somebody else is gonna hurt at me. Okay.
I'm
So
not.
she said, I usually keep my personal life private, but yesterday's reports leave me with no option but to clarify matters. I recently took a short leave of absence from WWE for a mental health break. I've been working through so much, more than I can share, and so I took some time with the full support of the company to take care of myself. Earlier this week, after WWE sent me my schedule to return to the ring for the November 15th show, I asked for an extension to my mental health break, feeling that I needed more time and hoping I would have the ongoing support of the company I have given my all to for the past 7 years. I did not receive a response. The next I heard, I was being released. My vaccination status was never mentioned. I wasn't given any choices or options. It breaks my heart to be so abruptly let go without consultation when dealing with so much privately. I loved my career at WWE. I love the men and women I worked with, and I'm going to need time to process this huge loss. I appreciate those people who have shown understanding and compassion during an incredibly difficult time.
See, that's kind of fucked, and that's a very bad
See,
thing to do.
I was gonna do a funny there, but like I don't think I can. That's just sad.
Yeah, my assumption would be that they were giving her this break with the full intention to bring her back when they said to bring her back, and because she didn't want to come back, they were like, "All right, fuck you, you're gone now." Um, yeah, I mean that's a fucked way to fire somebody, but
You know, they sent CM Punk his release papers on his wedding day. This company doesn't really have class.
yeah,
Never has.
yeah,
No
yeah.
class. Hey, Chris, remember when we just said Motorhead songs over and over again?
Can we not do that again,
You
please?
guys know what my favorite late '90s 2000s pay per view is? The Unforgiven. Haha. Uh,
Haha.
uh,
Are you fucking kidding me?
see, because when you were doing the Nia Jax bit, I thought it would be funny if just in the middle of it, I came in with
Are you done?
that new Slipknot song is great, ain't it?
It is. It is.
Yeah,
Chop gave it a solid 8.
I did.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. Good song. Next, this news bit is so fucking long.
It's okay.
Yeah.
I hear that all the time.
We've been going for like 30 something minutes on this.
Yeah.
Grand Metalik
Womp womp womp.
Well, he asked for his release actually, so
Yeah.
That's
I never cared about him, so I don't really
We
have
know.
any
We know.
input.
I never
Lin-
cared for that Grand Metal League fella.
Lindsay is his best friend. I was never a big fan of Bailey in NXT, but it is what it is, I guess.
God damn it.
Haha. David Hart Smith, Harry Smith, that guy.
Harry Styles. When
That's
did the Feds
that's
employ him?
That's a fucking boo. Bad joke. Did not laugh. Not
I don't
funny.
even like Harry Styles. Where did that come from?
I don't know. Yeah,
Shut
they
it
had
with
him.
the goddamn Harry Styles slander. Christopher, back me up on this.
There was no slander. I just said I don't care for the fella.
Look, Lona, it's a sign of the times. All right.
Ha!
Get the
Good one.
fuck out of here.
I mean,
Get the
look,
fuck
if he ever made it to the main
He
roster,
left.
if he made it to the main roster, he was only ever going to.
I did see a thing about him. There
Oh, you
were
fucking laugh at that. That was funny.
there were plans for them to use him in NXT UK, and then they just got scrapped because he got released.
Well, he was gonna. What is that in relation to?
We're not talking about the Velveteen Dream release. That happened a while ago.
Whoa, yeah, late news.
Ow!
Yeah, they
Sorry,
were
go
gonna
on.
use him in NXT UK, but when they wanted to, he couldn't travel over there because I think when they signed him, there were still travel restrictions, so he couldn't
Yeah.
go. And then they were like, "All right, well, we'll use you on the main roster," and he did that one dark match, and then just never appeared again.
That one dark match on the first SmackDown with live fans again.
Yeah.
Dre got the
Thanks for your input.
Ember Moon.
That one surprised me.
I mean, it didn't surprise me, but it also surprised me.
It didn't really surprise me because like Ember is like cool and all. She didn't really have anything else left to do.
They did her dirty. Like, they were getting something with Ember and Shotzi as a team in NXT, and then they called Shotzi up into a team with Tegan Knox. Just left Ember to get lost in the shuffle.
Yeah, I don't know. Like,
Never forget, she was almost the one to end Asuka's undefeated streak in NXT.
that was
Yeah.
Remember that?
You know, when Ember was actually booked strong.
Yeah.
When they acted like they cared about her.
What is it? Yeah, this one's sad. Frankie Monet and Jesse Camilla of the Robert Stone brand.
So now the Robert Stone brand is just Robert Stone.
Yeah, the thing with them, I never. What are you?
Great tone.
That's my thoughts on that.
Great tone.
Yeah,
yeah. His guitar's pretty good, huh?
Yeah, I don't know with them. Like I never really cared about. I don't like the Robert Stone brand. I thought it was really not funny. I don't know how Robert Stone didn't get released because I generally find him to be very unlikable. But
I think my thoughts on the Robert Stone brand can be identified with just a single chord. Here, let me just.
God damn it.
Thank you for that.
You're mother welcome. Anytime. You want a B chord?
No.
I got B chords.
I don't want to be.
Let's chop talk.
Go on.
Who's the next one? Trey Baxter.
That one kind of surprised me.
I know Chris is gonna have an aneurysm over this.
I mean, I don't even care. He's already booked for the next GCW show, so like,
Yeah. Um. Yeah. And then there's a few more that are just like jobbers. Zeta Ramir, she was appeared a few times.
remember they had her beat Tony Storm on an episode of NXT like early in the year,
Yeah.
and then it just went nowhere.
Yeah, I remember when she was with Sin Cara.
Yep.
That's the next one, Chop.
Who does Sin Cara?
But no, like.
And then the last one, the great Jeet Rama.
Who?
He was on NXT this week, and I think he lost Braun Breaker.
Yeah, no, he lost Zion Quinn.
Same difference.
Wait,
Yeah.
no, Zion Quinn was. I don't remember actually. Forever. Oh, or I think he missed one.
And Oni Lorcan too. I don't know.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh yeah, that one's sad.
Throw him up. Throw him up.
Yeah, I can't do that bit anymore. Yeah, I mean,
You know,
he was
Danny
having a
Burch is still employed.
Is he?
Yeah, I just realized that. Danny Burch is still there.
Damn.
All right. So some little news bits about this. WB considered pretty much every underutilized talent on their roster when they were going through this. They were just picking pretty much everybody. These were the ones they picked out. There's that whole bit. There's that whole bit about some of them being cut because they weren't vaccinated. We don't know who that is, and I guess not.
Well,
that's not the reason.
I technically know the names. Like I saw a post about the names, and it makes sense.
We don't know if it's like 100% true as well, though.
No,
Yeah.
Who knows if it's not? But
Originally, it was 4,
names.
and then it was 5 or more, and then we don't.
Yeah.
Last I saw it was 5.
The 4 that I was seeing, because I was seeing 4. The 4 that I was seeing, it was Cross, Scarlett, Nia, and Harry Smith.
Oh, I thought it was Cross, Scarlet, Nia, and Eva.
I don't know.
Well, if it's 5, Eva's probably the 5th.
No, our King Davy Boy Smith would get vaccinated. I think
it's not even that's his dad.
I've seen him. I mean, I've seen posts that he's made of joking about
the little one.
not getting vaccinated.
Fuck up.
Is that all?
What?
Is that all for the news, or do we have more?
There's a few tiny little things. Karrion Kross, apparently the reason he was cut was because he didn't get over on Raw. I wonder why.
Huh. That's funny, because I don't care about him.
But not to mention, he also like immediately like started not. I can't talk. He hated the helmet.
Well.
Like he like specifically said, like did that in like an Instagram post reply. Like he just said like he hated the helmet.
Well, speaking of Instagram post replies, Keith Lee said in one that the Bearcat thing was not his idea. So, there's
I mean,
whoever reported on that is a dummy.
And then the last news after like fucking 3 hours. This one's really important, guys. WWE made a $255.8 million revenue profit in the third financial quarter of 2020.
Money.
Budget cut.
They made over $250 million, and they cut these.
Here comes the money. Here we go. Money talk.
Like the Pink Floyd song.
Yeah. So that was all 85 segments of news for this week. Do we want to talk about the wrestling?
Must be.
Oh
funny.
yeah, wrestling happened. That's right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. You know what? I'm gonna do transition sounds live this week. So let me just. I'm gonna do transition, everybody.
Hit him with the transition.
Transition.
it sucked.
That was fine. Shut up.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, brother, this
Transition with
guy.
a G chord.
Hey, play Enter Sandman again.
Find the Holy Rest.
Exit light. Enter night. Take my hand. We're off to Never Never Land.
It sounded so fucked up in the audio.
Yeah, it's dreadful. I'm just gonna hold the guitar because it makes me comfortable. Yeah, that's the transition. Let's just make the transition for every segment. Me playing a song on guitar, but so badly that it can't get copyrighted. So we're doing
This is
recaps,
going
I guess.
well. This is going well.
Yeah, this is gonna be the longest episode ever. The recaps, I guess. Let's see if I bothered to take notes for Rampage.
I can do Rampage if you want.
Rampage, October 29th?
Sure.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah?
Yep.
Okay, sick. We started with Bryan Danielson versus Eddie Kingston.
We're not doing SmackDown.
We're not doing SmackDown.
SmackDown sucks. I don't care about SmackDown.
Well, do you want me to run through SmackDown and you do Rampage?
You
Let's
do SmackDown.
just let Chop read the review. It's fine.
Chop, just read all your reviews.
Yeah. All right, audiobook time.
Let's go.
Charlotte opened the show with a promo. Very funny. Laugh. I know Becky loved this. Very fun. Sasha came out, good for her, and was talking about some bullshit. I don't know what it was about. And then Shotzi came out. That's actually a fresh matchup. Wow. So we got Charlotte versus Shotzi. It was a long match. I don't know why it was so long, but Charlotte won. Duh. And then after the match, Shotzi beat the shit out of Sasha, and we don't really know why. So, you know, I don't know why this was Shotzi's breaking point out of everything. One loss to Charlotte. Everybody has those, so I don't know why she was so mad about it.
Well, because it was like Sasha accidentally cost Shotzi the match.
She really did. She really did not.
Well, that's what the story is that they're giving.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I mean, Shotzi's a good face. I don't know why they turned her heel.
Yeah.
What happened? This is so dumb. Drew beat Ali in his open challenge. I don't know why Drew is doing open challenges when we know who he is, but whatever. And then after the match, our good friend Ali made some sort of illusion that the reason the fans boo him is because he's a Muslim. So,
Yeah, Mustafa Ali cutting a "You People" promo is probably not the right direction.
I didn't have that on my bingo card.
Well, I'm glad they moved Apollo to Raw because I don't think we could take two of these on the same brand.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, we love our race gimmicks in 2021. Hey, how about that Kushida and Jiro not knowing what Halloween is because they're Japanese, because they're stupid? You get it, right? Because they're Asian. They don't know.
Oh my God, you guys know what they're calling them now? Their tag team.
They're calling them that Blink-182 album.
Nice reference, but
yeah, thank you.
Very good reference.
Jacket.
So it's like they're beating off. That's the joke.
Breaking news.
More breaking news.
Beating off.
Oh my God, no, shut up.
Breaking news. Jacket time shoots.
Jacket time shoots on Enzo Amore. Jesus Christ.
Anyways, we have a match announced for SmackDown tonight.
Holy shit, they do that.
Oh,
Oh my
You'll
god.
you'll never guess what it
Rick
is.
Boogs versus Matt Cap.
No.
What?
Naomi
Shinsuke versus
versus
Happy Cool.
Shayna.
Why?
Oh,
Why?
That, and they also announced a Roman Reigns segment. Shocker.
Well, that's a fucking given, except for last week for some reason.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Back to that last week episode. There's a segment where Woods and Kofi are doing like a little royal thing. It's kind of cute. The Usos come out, and the Usos actually weren't acting like bloodline Usos. They were acting like, the good Usos, which was fun because I really liked that New Day Usos tag feud, and if they're just gonna do that again, I don't have any issues with it. That's one of those feuds that they can do a million times, and I don't care because it's really good. There's a trick or street fight with Shinsuke, the Intercontinental Champion, Shinsuke Nakamura, and Richard Boogs versus Corbin and Madcap. This match was shit. I hated it. I like some of these like trick or street fights they do every year. I didn't like this one. This one was dumb. This 24/7 title made an appearance for some reason. The Creed brothers were out there chasing the belt. Don't know why. Yeah, that happened. And then Corbin and Moss won because that Intercontinental title. Huh? Remember when that meant something? Wasn't that fun?
Yeah.
That's what happened there. Sonya beat up Naomi again. I don't like this feud is stupid. Why does Sonya not like Naomi? There's just no explanation for it.
Yeah. There's literally no
Racist.
explanation.
Yeah, and then Adam Pearce just doesn't give a shit. Like he's like, Brock Lesnar, you beat up an official, $1 million, and then Sonya's just beating up her fucking like employees, and he's like, I don't give a fuck.
Yep.
God, what a face heel dynamic you got there. And then the main event was New Day versus Usos, and it was okay. The New Day beat the tag champs, so whatever. Remember when
Tag team division main eventing an episode of WWE programming?
Only because Roman wasn't there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember when Finn Balor and Big E teamed up and beat the Usos.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
You
like
know,
3
it's
weeks.
Rampage, baby.
It's Rampage time.
Adrenaline pumping your chest. We open with Bryan Danielson versus Eddie Kingston. That was fun.
Very good match.
Very good.
Yeah, Bryan Danielson's chest lit up like neon. Almost instantly. Then after that, we had that was just for Lana there, because then the backstage. I'm gonna get hate messages. And then there was a little backstage bit with CM Punk. Eddie Kingston was very angry.
Oh my god!
Excessive beeping ensues. There's lots of that. And then Dante Martin versus Matt Sydal. I tried it. I tried so hard. I looked deep down inside, but I could not find like one iota of a shit to get.
I like.
Dante Martin won that one, and then Abaddon versus Britt Baker. No,
this was stupid, but I liked it.
I don't like deathmatch wrestling, but hey, call me in for this one.
Yeah, I like this. The Trigger Street fight was stupid. I like Spooky Woman and the Doctor.
Let me just say the mandatory backstage Mark Henry bit. When asked for comment, Abaddon spits out some blood, and to quote Mark Henry, "Well, it looks like Abaddon doesn't have a comment." Thanks, Mark.
I fucking like dead anyone. You're just like, well,
well, that's that. Then and I am the table happened
Yeah.
twice. And then some thumbtacks happened. Pinning on the thumbtacks is a 10 out of
Fucking
10 girl boss move, to quote myself.
yeah, it's so. To quote myself.
The cheer thing was rough, and then in all caps I've written thumbtacks in the mouth. Owie.
Yeah, I really like this match, but it really just goes to show how much the lockjaw is such a shit finisher. Like,
Yeah, the finish was iffy.
yeah, but the roll up was dumb. But I really like this match.
Yeah.
I like
Fun
the
match.
Yep.
Very fun match. I love that, but the finish
happened
was
on
kind of.
this happened on Dynamite too. But I like the little bits of like Jamie Hayter like not wanting to do shit for Britt. Like I like how they keep that going like every time they're on screen.
It's like how Kenny Omega doesn't quite trust Adam Cole.
Yeah, I like that too. That's pretty cool.
It's like little details that you don't notice unless you're a psychotic like us. But Chris, it's time for you to start buzzing. Like neon about a Monday Night Raw. I'm gonna go back to playing guitar. Mute my mic.
Okay. The Monday Night Raw opened with the Raw Women's Championship match: Becky Lynch versus Bianca Belair.
Woohoo!
It was a pretty good match, actually. It was a pretty good match. Becky won after rolling up Bianca with using the tights after sending her into the exposed top turn. Why did I put so much emphasis on exposed? Exposed? I don't know. Anyways, Becky won.
Yeah, she did.
So I don't really know where Bianca goes from here. But
Nah, I have no idea what she does after this. They really fucked her over after she lost the belt.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's got nothing going on right now.
Yeah. But anyways, up next, Rey Mysterio versus Austin Theory, an actually fresh match. Anyways, right. It was a pretty good match. Very good. I don't really remember this match. I'm assuming it was good. Bleacher Report gave it a B. So
It was pretty good. I remember that part where nothing happened.
B team, go, go, go.
That was such
B.
shit.
I do remember the finish though. The match ended after Ray was going to hit Theory with the 619. Then Dominic just slapped Theory, who was like on the ropes, and the referee caught him and DQ'd Ray.
Which, look, that is the like first logical disqualification finish I've seen in so fucking long. Like, God, like that's a DQ finish that makes sense, but most of the time it doesn't at all. Like I like that.
It's still a stupid disqualification finish, but it's logical at least. Like, oh, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Up next, things that make sense. It's a women's tag team division match. It's Nikki Ash and Rhea Ripley versus Carmella and Queen Zelina.
This shit sucked.
Yeah, it was definitely the weakest part of Raw, or at least the weakest match. Zelina and Carmella won. I think they're a good fit together. Plus, it kind of makes sense because they were like a short-term pairing for the Bianca Sasha feud.
Yeah.
Even though Zelina just beat Carmella in the Queen's Crown semifinals, but you go, Glenn Coco.
Yeah.
I just don't.
I don't think Carmella even cares.
I don't give a shit. This Carmella's fucking gimmick is stupid. Zelina is not going to do anything as the queen. Corey Graves won't shut the fuck up, and these tag belts don't matter. So what's the point? Like, I fucking hate this shit.
Anyways, up next, a nice little match. Finn Balor versus Chad Gable. Where have I seen that match before?
Nowhere.
Yeah, nowhere. It was a pretty solid match. Very technical. Very technical. The match ended. It was a roll-up finish, but it was actually a very creative roll-up finish for once. Gable hit a superplex on Balor, but Balor caught it into an inside cradle.
Yeah, I don't really know why Finn Balor has to beat Chad Gable with a roll-up, but
yeah. Definitely doesn't, but you
Wow.
know what? I love Chad Gable. And just getting to
I-
see him on TV doing good stuff is good enough for me.
Extremely apathetic towards Chad Gable.
Hmm.
Do you know his last singles win was
Was that
against
Shorty
Mojo?
G?
Yeah, it was against Mojo.
Oh my god.
Mojo, man. Oh, up next, it's a match between the Street Profits and the Dirty Dogs.
I hate the Dirty Dog.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Speaking of the Dirty Dogs, they won the match. Because Omos came down to the ring and distracted the Street Profits. Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
really know why Omos is just doing this alone.
uh, you know, on Being the Elite, everybody skips Ryan Nemeth's bit because it's not funny at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He shares it with his brother.
Hmm.
Up next, something very good, actually. Sorry, I was just getting.
Hello.
Funny. Up next, there was a no
Hello?
disqualification match. What?
Oh, we're just gonna pretend that didn't happen. Okay.
Daniel cannot just give a shit right. He's not even fucking listening right now.
No, I don't.
There was a no disqualification match between Damian Priest and T-Bar.
This is weird.
Sorry, my sister keeps calling me, and I can't I can't really answer. Damian Priest won a no disqualification match. It was a very good match.
Oh, well, there goes Chris.
All right.
All right, well, yeah, this Priest match, I don't really care about Priest. I just don't. Like, I like this old character, the little archer thing. I don't like this little split
Yeah.
wrist thing they're doing.
I just hope it gets better with time. I know everybody says that, but
Yeah, and you know what? I am glad T-Bar kind of got a chance here, but at the same time, he's still T-Bar. So
yeah, that.
I'm back. I'm sorry. My sister kept calling me for something stupid.
that's probably more important.
I guess y'all finished talking about Priest versus T-Bar.
We had a lengthy discussion about it.
Lengthy.
Dang.
Yes. Penis.
Finally, it's main event time. Big E versus Kevin
Oh
Owens.
shit, my mic's on.
Continue.
Alright.
Pink.
Alright, anyways, Big E won the match with like a crucifix pin after Rollins tried getting involved and like he hit Big E. And Owens spent a minute trying to figure out whether or not to take advantage of it. And then he did, and then Big E just rolled him up. I feel it was kind of stupid, but it was still a good match. And yeah, that was Raw.
Ugh.
Alright, that was Raw. It's time for my favorite part of actually reading this, NXT 2.0.
2.0. Ayo.
Don't talk about Toxic Attraction like that, Lana. The show.
Chris!
Yeah, that's no good.
Stinky.
Speaking of Toxic Attraction, Mandy Rose opened the show. Mandy Rose just cut a promo, whatever. Io Shirai came out
Good for her.
because Toxic Attraction like laid out Zoe Stark backstage or whatever. And Io like challenged Mandy or whatever, and then Mandy attacked Io. And then the rest of Toxic Attraction came out to also attack Io. But then Casey
Three at
Catanzaro
once? Sorry.
and Casey Catanzaro and Caden Carter came out to help Io because I forgot that they were initially feuding with Toxic Attraction. As well as Saray. Remember when Saray was feuding with Toxic Attraction?
Yeah, remember when she was on TV?
Come to think of it, I feel like maybe Saray's going to be the one to beat Mandy for the title. If, they build her up and everything. Because, I mean, the story's there, at least. It makes sense for her to beat them. Right?
Sure.
Thank you. Up next, Dakota Kai versus Cora Jade. Dakota just murdered Cora.
Yeah,
She
Cora was upset that her boyfriend got cut.
Oof. I've lost myself. Kai won the match. Just
Yeah, me
destroyed
too.
Cora Jade, and then
Yeah, Dakota did a lot of weird, like, twitching in this match. I don't know what that was
yeah,
about.
and then like Kai was gonna do something like with a table, and like
And
she
she just
put the
didn't.
table on Cora. I guess like she was gonna like jump on Cora, who had like the table on her.
Yeah, I don't.
Then
It
like
was.
he decided against it.
It turns out she was not the table.
Ha 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 ha.
Thank you.
I have a little virtual drum program open on my computer, and I just did a rim shot. I don't know if it picked up. It probably didn't.
You did
It
a
never
what?
does.
Ah!
The rim shot is like, but I'm
No, I
You did a what?
don't laugh. That's what it's called.
Get off play.
I know.
PayPal.
All right, you done, Daniel?
Fuck you.
All right. Anyways, up next, it's a stupid thing between Zion Quinn and Robert Stone.
Zion Quinn saying "sexy boy."
Very true.
Sexy boy.
Zion Quinn is a very sexy boy. Yeah, Zion Quinn obviously
Boy
won the match.
toy. Sexy boy. Boy toy.
Thanks for
You
the
can
insight,
stop now.
Alcabong. Up next, that's a very dated reference, but
A little bit.
whatever. Up next, oh great, it's everyone's favorite duo, Kyle O'Reilly and Von Wagner. Just guys
Oh,
being
wait, don't you
dudes
know?
versus Legado del Fantasma. And Legado won, too.
Hey guys, guess what? I have breaking news.
Oh, great.
Is it the next segment?
No.
Oh.
Adding on to the whole Greg Hamilton is a fucking prick saga.
Oh boy, here we go.
Actually. Yeah. So we all know BFAP got released. And the
Yeah.
members
What did he say? What did
the
he
members of
say?
Hit Row are very hurt. So Isaiah Swerve Scott posted a picture of him and BFAB with the caption with 3 heart emojis, and he said "Gonna be alright." Okay?
Right.
And then Greg Hamilton posts a comment
Oh,
mentioning
boy.
Isaiah. He says, "Man, this business. But that's why we always hustle. You, sir, are the nucleus of something special. But this is why I have an agent, why I have a crypto company, parentheses, that makes me more than WWE ever paid me, parentheses, dot, 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 dot,
He
dot.
trades
The grind is real."
NFTs. He trades NFTs. Let's go.
He says, "The
Bait.
grind is real and you are the face of it. Hashtag the swerve is real. Print it before I do. LOL."
How many of those like dumb cartoon monkey drawings do you think Greg Hamilton owns?
Like
Like-
8 at least.
Yeah.
At least.
That's very funny.
You know what I need to get me through this segment?
What?
Melatonin.
It's an old one. She don't lie, she don't lie, she don't lie. Cocaine. That dirty cocaine. She don't lie, she don't lie, she don't lie. Please hurry up, Chris. Cocaine.
Okay.
Yeah,
there was a
sorry.
match between Braun Breaker and Andre Chase where Breaker won, and then afterwards he cut a promo saying that he was going to be NXT champion or die trying.
I love Andre
Uh,
Chase.
Yeah, Andre Chase ruled. Up next, it's the in-ring debut of Solo Sikoa, where basically he killed Jeet Rama.
Whatever happened to that guy?
Yeah. Oh my God! Before this match, though, there were two things. One, Imperium had an interview backstage, like just like the normal, like we're gonna dominate the NXT Tag Team division or whatever. And then Gigi Dolan and JC Jane approached them and just like flirting with them. And then Marcel Bartel, after they walk away, in full German, just says, "I guess America does has its benefits."
Yeah, that was the Daniel segment.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, and then of course, we gotta talk about lashing out with Lash Legend
With Tony.
with
Tony
the man himself,
D'Angelo.
Tony D'Angelo. Oh yeah, and then it was the whole bit with the producer Mark and Tony D'Angelo just like paid him off or whatever. I love Tony D'Angelo. It's just I love him. Mwah, I love him.
Yay.
Oh yeah, Solo Sikoa won his in-ring debut, by the way.
No,
Don't know
I
if I
thought
got
Jeet won.
Jeet
Yeah.
Rama.
Chris, you gotta
What if
hurry
Jeet
up.
Rama just decided to shoot and he
That's why
won the match and then they
he was
released
gonna
him anyways?
shot on the backstage. He's fucking pissed about having to fucking eat a pin.
Simon
Next
Gotch
next.
shoots on Jeet Rama.
Slap the title belt out of Solo Sikoa's hand.
Up next, there was a match between Grayson Waller and Boa.
Daboa.
And
Boa.
Boa, yeah,
I
and
don't even know
Boa
her.
won. So stupid.
I got the biggest from me. Oh my god.
Boa won the match with help from LA Knight because LA Knight and Grayson Waller are feuding for some reason because LA Knight is still in NXT for some reason. And then Tommaso Ciampa cut a promo or whatever, and then Carmelo Hayes and Trick Williams interrupted it. And then Ciampa like punched out Trick Williams or whatever, and then walked back up the ramp. But then, as like he was like backing up the ramp, Johnny Gargano came out, and they had a thing on the entrance ramp.
They did what?
Yeah.
Well,
Johnny first walked out.
He backed up and
Well, because he wasn't actually like walking to the back. It was just like back.
God, Chris, dude, you have to fucking hurry up. This is taking forever. Like, I'm sorry.
Okay,
Yeah.
fine. Okay, fine. There was a tag match: Johnny and Dexter against Carmelo and Trick. Mello and Trick won because there was a shoe thing. I don't know.
Who's doing that?
That's NXT.
Oh.
Dynamite. Daniel, wake up.
Shut the fuck up, Chris.
The accident was years ago. I don't know. What are you saying?
I'm gonna kill myself. Right, the feud. Breaking the
Full
bird.
2.0.
Same, brother.
Dynamite. We started with Kenny versus Alan Angels. I'm still eating my apple. Kenny won, obviously. After the match, it looked like Kenny was about to murder Alan Angels with a one-winged angel on a chair.
on Alan Angel. That's
on Alan. Hey, see, there's levels to this business. Hey.
Hey, oh.
Tony. Hey, waste management.
Hey, down the docks. I'm Tony D'Angelo. Hey, oh. After the match, and then Hangman came out. Not like that, unfortunately.
No.
And saved the day. And
Save a horse, ride a cowboy. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
No, he looked delicious. He looked so good. He did. He did. Look, Lana has to do the white boy rating, right?
Okay.
Kenny looked good. Hangman looked good.
You're
Yeah.
just mad that I can do something with my fucking guitar in hand that you can't do in your whole life. So yeah, you're
What?
gay.
What?
Hey,
I know that's a
Pause.
reference.
Come on.
I get that reference.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't.
it's like
It's
an
an
old Xbox.
I do, but like,
What is it?
it's an Xbox 360 live message.
Yeah, there was a Malachi Black vignette. He said something about Julius Caesar. CM Punk comes
Julius
out.
Creed. The
Yeah,
Yeah,
whatever
and-
happened to that guy?
and he sings the praises of John Moxley. That was like heartwarming. He said he'll be in St. Louis to accept Eddie's apology for interrupting him. He also said that he was going to enter his spot in the Rumble. Not the Rumble, the I'm gonna like end it. Bro. I can't do this anymore. Yeah, it was a Miro thing. Backstage bit with Adam Cole, Baby, and the Young Bucks. Brandon Cutler lurks in the background.
It's not actually in the segment. He's just
He'll work.
He was just there looking suspicious. Christian and Luchasaurus show
he was
up
up
and
to
it all
some
goes.
devious act.
Ah! It all went sideways. They start fighting out into the arena. Bucks and Cole overpowered them until Jungle Boy runs out and he dives off the stage on top of them. Christian then spears Matt Jackson but catches a super kick. This continues for another minute or so and we end up with Adam Cole getting choked out by Jungle Boy and then getting a concerto. Popped for that.
Did you
Next
say
up
Jungle
is-
Boy came out?
Good for him.
Next up is Kalisto and Hurricane Helms versus FTR. After some good lucha things, Tully Blanchard's big sweaty Southern boys took the W.
Big sweaty Southern boys. Yikes.
And then there was a backstage bit with Hikaru Shida.
FTR.
I don't know about that FTR. NWA makes music. Nyla Rose said roadblock. Get it? That's like the pay-per-view that WWE held. Remember that? What a fun time that was.
What a fun time. I wasn't
And
watching.
then
so,
here
yeah.
comes Aces and Eights. Now, my bad. Sorry, it's the Sons of Anarchy. My bad. Third time lucky. It's the Inner Circle. And then the MMA lads are here. It took mere seconds for Lambert to say shit. 1, Chris Jericho said dipshit. 2, The crowd were chanting. No, if you are one of our viewers of a nervous disposition, this may offend you. The crowd was chanting, "Shut the fuck up!" Now, here on the Cobra Twist podcast, we do not condone that type of language, so I say that counts as at
False.
least 7 Then Jake Hager was talking. Huh?
That's a violent
yeah, there's some vocal distortion on that one. That was the Corey Taylor hair. It's just...
I push my fingers in my
It's the only thing that slowly stops
Please
the
stop
pain. If the pain goes on, I'm not gonna. Someone said bullshit, and then the one in the hoodie said bitch in Spanish. That counts with 2.
He said, she said, bullshit.
I think you better quit.
Shit slip.
We ended up with 11 from that segment there. Everyone shush. It's the Jade Cargill backstage bit.
Oh, okay.
Mommy.
Sorry.
All right, Jordan Grace.
Mommy.
Sorry.
Mommy!
Flip there.
Sorry.
Jade said that the TBS will stand for That Bitch Show.
That's not how you name
Yes.
titles.
And then MJF next. Tony on commentary
Tony.
said that TBS also
Tony!
stands for
Tony
the
was
big
on
shithead.
commentary.
I said Tony.
Tony D'Angelo was on commentary.
Then a
Oh.
fight happened.
Oh, breaking news!
Oh God.
Oh,
AEW pay-per-view programming returns to select theaters with full gear.
God damn. I thought
Hey.
G Rama was getting
Ooh.
re-signed.
Yeah.
Oh,
Andrade versus Cody. Andrade hit a chop block. LOL.
No, he didn't.
LOLXD.
FTR hits Cody with the belts, and Andrade capitalizes and takes the W. Arn and Tommy,
Andrade's a
question mark?
capitalist?
Well, that's a revelation I didn't think we'd come to.
And there was a joke.
Fear the revelation.
It was a Miro versus Orange Cassidy, and Miro won, and then
I'm
refused.
just glad Orange didn't win.
Miro wins and then refuses to shake Bryan Danielson's hand.
So, guys, what are our collective thoughts on that new Limp Bizkit album?
Pretty
Quite
fucking good.
Nice.
Yeah,
I
better
enjoyed
than I
it.
thought it would be.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was
I liked it.
expecting like bottom of the barrel, but it was pretty good.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I thought it was a good album.
I particularly enjoyed our listening party. That was, oh,
Yeah. I like how they shifted things up on a few tracks. I liked it. It was nice. Nice variety.
yeah. And then there was that interlude at the end of
That was just
Snacky
weird.
Poo, which was just
That was
Wes
fucking-
Borland doing like a sucky radio interview. That was funny. I like
That
that.
was, yeah.
That was pretty good. Hey, we're all music fans here. Well, less and less by the day. What have we been listening to this week, everyone? Let's change the podcast up from talking about wrestling, which makes me want to kill myself. What have we been listening to here at the Cobra?
Something for the Hotties by Megan Thee Stallion.
I was re-listening to Goblin by Tyler the Creator this week.
Very nice. Very nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
Christopher?
Oh, I guess this is me. I was listening to the Alkaline Trio album. God damn it. Very
the
good.
Aphex
Very
Twin
solid
album.
album.
Yeah. I decided that I'm gonna like finish off some albums that I know a few songs off of. I started doing that on the 1st of November. So I'll go through the albums that I've done this week so far. Culture by Migos. That was good. I gave that an 8 out of 10. Schoolboy Q, Oxymoron. That was a very good album, but I only gave it a
Very
7.
good.
Switching it up real hard. Bodyguard, Damn Right I've Got the Blues. That was an 8 out of 10. Damn good album. Then yesterday was Meliora by Ghost. That was a 7.5 out of 10. My bad, sorry. And then today is Jekyll and Hyde by Zach Brown Band. I haven't like listened to that yet, so I'm gonna go do that later. But I'm suspecting good album tomorrow. Bastards by Motorhead, so that's gonna be good. And by the time this comes out, I don't know what, November 16th. No, I can't say that one because that's the word that everyone thinks is a different word. So I'm gonna not say that. Fantastic.
What,
The Last Days of Oakland by Fantastic. That word.
What, by MF Doom's friend?
Yeah. What's the next segment? Christ, we're almost at 2 hours already.
Anything really.
This is going to be one of those ones that doesn't come out for 2 weeks because like every time I even look at the files,
Yeah.
Oh, so just the
because
normal
every time I
one.
just like look at the files, I'm like, oh, it's like 3 hours of audio. I
What?
don't
Well,
wanna edit
the
that.
last one. What isn't that long?
Yeah, the last one was like an hour.
Yeah. So why don't put that one up?
What's the next bit?
We can
This
do
day?
This day.
We can
Brian.
have me guess stuff.
Yeah.
We're having a break on that
Oh, we are? Sick.
because it's a pain in my ass cheek to edit, and I don't want to do it anymore.
Okay.
So
I'll do it. I'll do
shall
it in
we
a
do
couple
rank?
of weeks when I'm feeling less like jumping off something high. Let's do on this day. Okay, here's part 2 of me butchering songs so we don't get content ID'd. I'm back! It's a sack! I'm glad to be back. It's up. Good news! Good news! It's kept me hanging around. I got a little mad. Forget the hearse, cause I'll never die. I got news! Cat's eyes, using everyone. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's my favorite.
That,
That's
you
my
sound like a
favorite.
fucking dying chicken.
That's my favorite Buddy Holly song. Hey, no, you
That was
should
me
learn
throwing
how
the
to play.
guitar to the other side of the room.
You
On
should
this
learn how
day,
to, you should learn how to play Are You Ready for a Good Time? That's a good one.
on this day in 1994, ECW presented November to Remember from the ECW Arena in Philadelphia. This is the event that saw Chris Benoit break Sabu's neck, which birthed the nickname the Crippler.
Wow, what a significant show.
Yeah.
Beep.
I'm feeling very prolonged beep about this show. Tickled Scorpio came to the ring as a replacement for Sabu, and he and Benoit wrestled to a double countout. Elsewhere on the card, the Sandman turned heel when he revealed he was not actually blind, attacked Tommy Dreamer, and was announced as the new client of Women, comma. In addition, the Public Enemy won their second ECW Tag Team Championship with a win over Mick Foley and Mikey Whipwreck. In 2000,
Sneaky.
the first pay-per-view since the national TV deal with TNN ended, ECW presented November to Remember from Villa Park, Illinois. A mostly unremarkable card was headlined by a unique double Jeopardy match. The bout was essentially a four-man tournament for the ECW World title, with both semi-finals occurring in the same ring at the same time, with the final beginning as soon as the semi-final match is finished. In the two semi-finals, Steve Corino defeated the Sandman and Just Incredible bested Jerry Lynn. This left Corino to defeat Credible and win the world title. In 2001, on Monday Night Raw, The Rock won the WCW World Heavyweight Championship from Chris Jericho. A SmackDown taping in 2002 in Manchester, New Hampshire. No, it's the shit Manchester. Edge and Rey Mysterio defeated Kurt Angle and Chris Benoit in a 2 out of 3 falls match to win the SmackDown Tag Team titles. 2006, the first ever Cyber Sunday took place in Cincinnati, Ohio.
Great.
The event kept the same fan voting theme as its predecessor, Taboo Tuesday. In the main event, World Heavyweight Champion King Booker, defeated WWE Champion John Cena and ECW Champion The Big Show in a triple threat match. The fans voted for Booker's title to be on the line. The finish came about when Celebrity is in fucking parentheses, Chris Federline? I don't know who that is.
Who?
Kevin Federline. What the fuck that is? That's why Celebrity is in parentheses.
He's an American rapper, apparently.
Oh, not very good then.
His career began as a backup dancer. He became known to the general public later for a high-profile 2-year marriage to American singer Britney Spears and the child custody battle that followed.
Oh,
yeah,
that
that's right.
motherfucker!
That dude, that's right.
Oh my God, this is so perfect. Wait, do you know what label he's on? The name of his label? Federation.
Oh my God, he literally rocks with the Fed.
Well, he's a rapper, so he doesn't really rock with the Fed. He raps with the Fed.
He raps with the
Shut
Fed.
up.
That was
Hey,
funny.
you guys like punk rock?
You like
real
Huey Lewis
punk
in
rock?
the news?
No,
Yeah,
none of that fake punk rock Slipknot stuff around here. We only like Machine Gun Kelly and Youngblood. And who are some of the others in that category
Paul.
of
Youngblood in it.
It's Youngblood in it!
Hey, Paul, do you prefer the self-titled or Iowa?
Lana, what year was your thing you wanted to say?
2017. Or no. Yeah, 2017.
No, I have the same event here, but they don't mention the thing you mentioned. In 2017, Impact Wrestling's Bound for Glory took place in Ottawa, Canada. The only title change on the card saw Gail Kim defeat Ali and defending champion Sienna to win the Knockouts title. Sami Callihan also made his Impact debut. And...
Oh, me? Okay. So
yeah,
4
it's
years
you.
ago. Stop. Okay, I haven't done a bit on this before. Okay, calm down. So, calm down, you freaking sensitive ass male. So
You need
4
to
years
calm
ago,
down.
and nice. 4 years ago, NJPW Power Struggle happened. Couple things happened, but what I feel is the most important thing. Chris Jericho challenged Kenny Omega to a match at Wrestle Kingdom 12 for the IWGP US Championship, which, if we're talking domino effect, led to the creation of AEW. But
Oh, God.
it also
Ah!
led to another very important event that happened at Wrestle Kingdom 12, and that was Kenny Omega's ring gear. I feel like I wanna talk about that for a second, because since he dressed up as a character named Osiris, and he had the man bun, and we all know how I feel about man bun Kenny. So I just feel I had to rant about man bun Kenny, because man bun Kenny is very nice, and I really like man bun Kenny. Okay, we're good. We're good now. We're good.
2018 at a Raw taping in Manchester, England, the Authors of Pain defeated Seth Rollins in a handicap match to win the Raw Tag Team Championship. In the main event, Drew McIntyre defeated Kurt Angle by tap out with Angle's own ankle lock. Marty Jannetty still can't walk. Notable wrestling personalities born on this day: Allison Kay.
Nice.
Ooh.
What?
Because
Oh.
Chris knows who it is. And Alexander
It's the
Wolf.
indie guy.
Oh.
Yeah, you remember Imperium?
Emporium. L. Matt is sacred. Scared.
The Matt is scared.
The Matt is scared, comma, American woman, comma.
November 6th. November 6th, in 1994, the groundbreaking When Worlds Collide pay-per-view took place at the Los Angeles Sports Arena.
Oh, they had NXT UK back then.
Whilst on the surface this was a AAA show, the only one to ever take place in the United States, it was a co-production between AAA as well as WCW and Puerto Rico's IWC.
The IWC.
IWC.
The what?
Why didn't I get on the card?
Why wasn't I drafted?
East from Twitter.
Was ECW
1998, an ECW TV tape. I'm going to sit back in my chair here to show how much I don't care. TV taping in New York City. The Dudley Boys, Bubba Ray and Davon, won their fifth ECW Tag Team Championship by defeating Balls Mahoney and Masato Tanaka.
Balls.
Oh.
The
Balls.
win would see them overtake
People
Public
love
Enemy
hearing
as
that
having
one,
the
alright?
most reigns in company history. Their record would
What did you
ultimately stretch to 8 reigns before they left the company in 1999.
Chris, what did you say?
What?
What did you say?
What do you mean? What did I say?
What did you say?
What did I
I
say?
said, ha. Yes, I said, ha, balls, and then you said something.
Yeah, I bet you're probably used to that.
It doesn't matter what you said! I wanted to do that for a while. On Monday Night Raw, the Goodfather and Bull Buchanan of Right to Censor defeated the Hardy Boys to win the WWF Tag Team Championship. In 2002, Jerry Lynn defeats AJ Styles to win the TNA X Division Championship at TV taping in Nashville, Tennessee. Yeehaw! In 2005, Joey Styles was surprisingly unveiled as the new lead play-by-play announcer on Monday Night Raw. Oh, I missed
Gasp.
2003 though. Sorry. Mike Lockwood, who was best known to fans as Crash Holly, passed away.
Oh,
Oh.
In 2006, Christopher Daniels won the X Division title at TNA taping in Orlando. In 2006, on Raw, Johnny Nitro defeated Jeff Hardy to win the Intercontinental Championship in a no disqualification match.
and it's funny because they're both still in the company now.
2012, Linda McMahon loses her race to be elected in the U.S. Senate. She lost to rival Chris Murphy in an election for the
She
Connecticut
lost to
seat.
Chris Master. He put her in the master lock.
In 2017, in a Monday Night Raw taping in Manchester, England, The Bar defeated Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose to win the Raw Tag Team Championships. On the same show, Pete Dunne
We
made his
are the
WWE
bar.
What? I think the Bar are underrated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On the same show, Pete
We
Dunne
are
made
the
his
bar.
WWE. Oh, I'm gonna fucking kill you. Pete Dunne made his
Like fucking
WWE main
Freddy
roster debut.
Fazbear right there.
Sound like Tyrus O'Neil. On the same
Just
show,
descended into madness.
that's me hitting the microphone off my head, everybody. We're man, yeah. And the same show. Titus
I
O'Neil
also-
is purple guy. On the same show, Pete Dunne made his
That's what he's
WWE
saying.
main roster debut. I'm going to keep talking with a win over Enzo Amore. I guess you
Shot
could
on
say
him.
Pete Dunne shoots on Enzo Amore. In 2020, on SmackDown, Carmella made her return to WWE by attacking Sasha Banks,
Did she?
apparently. And also, apparently, Nick Aldis was born on this day.
Not bad day.
Huh.
Do November 7th as well, because why not? Christ, these all suck. On 1994, on Monday Night Raw, Vince McMahon himself announced that Macho Man Randy Savage had left the WWE after a 20-year stint. He would debut in WCW just weeks later. Savage never appeared for WWE again before his death in 2011. That was a funny tone of voice to go into that with. I didn't realize that was where that was going. I didn't realize that sentence was going to end with his death in 2011. So I went in with entirely the wrong cadence. In 1999, ECW November to Remember took place at the Burt Flickinger Arena. That's a dumb name. A center in Buffalo, New York. No title changes took place on the card, but Rob Van Dam retained the World Television Championship against Taz. Hey, the ECW TV title. Remember that, Chris?
Yeah.
I love how you guys will never let me escape that.
No, that's with you until you die. In the main event, Rhino and the Impact players defeated Raven, Tommy Dreamer, and the Sandman. Okay. 2010. That's another TNA thing. I don't care. 2017, at a SmackDown taping in Manchester, England, AJ Styles defeated Jinder Mahal to win the WWE Championship. The title change was the first time any version of the WWE title had changed hands outside of North America. And then born on the 7th of November, King Kong Bundy. We aren't ending on that. There has to be something good. We can't end on a stinker. Oh, there we go. Okay, so we'll do the 8th and then we're done with this god awful show. In 1999, a ladder match on WCW Monday Nitro for the United States Championship was won by Scott Hall. The other competitors in the match were Bret Hitman, Hart, and Sid Vicious and Goldberg. On the other channel, the New Age Outlaws defeated Al Snow and Mankind on Raw to win the WWF Tag Team Championship. Eddie Guerrero in 2005, he defeated Mr. Kennedy on SmackDown. He won a spot on the upcoming Survivor Series pay-per-view on the SmackDown team. he would never. Oh, Jesus Christ! Hooked on Wrestling keeps doing this to me. They'll start a sentence completely fine, and then it ends with someone dying. That was Eddie's last match, by the way. He died 4 days later.
Oh.
Did they keep doing that? They start a sentence with, "Oh, Eddie Guerrero versus Mr. Kennedy on SmackDown," and it ends with him dead.
No.
Stop doing that, man. Whoever writes these is like dreadful. Me, I write them. 2017, an Impact Wrestling TV taping in Ottawa, Canada. Laurel Van Ness, later known in
Oh,
WWE
Lord.
as Chelsea Green, defeated Rosemary to win the Impact Wrestling Knockouts Championship. And then, in 2019, at a SmackDown Live taping in Manchester, England.
Wow, there's so many matches.
Yeah, they did like 4 shows in a row here, huh?
Manchester.
Manchester.
In it.
It's not even the right accent.
I don't give a shit.
The New Day
all the same to
defeated
me.
the Revival to win the WWE SmackDown Tag Team titles. At the same tapings, Emporium, Walter, Alexander Wolf, Fabian Eichner, and Marcel Barthel were defeated by Kevin Owens, Seth Rollins, the Street Profits, as part of the Monday Night Raw tapings. With the exception of Wolf, this was Imperium's main roster debut.
And like one of their last appearances too.
Yeah.
Because I don't think the rest of them ever appeared again. I know Walter was at Survivor Series, but I don't think, you know.
And then we have our notable wrestling birthdays. Now, I said we weren't going to end on a stinker. So we have 2 good birthdays. Ted DiBiase Jr.
All right, star of the Marine too.
And Okada.
That's good.
So I thought we'd end with something good there.
Yeah. Does anybody, Okada have any notable matches with anybody?
No.
No.
I can think of. Yeah.
Kind of a
Not
jobber.
really.
Yeah, what jobber?
Has he main evented at Tokyo Dome? I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't even think he's been there. He doesn't even get on those cars. He sucks.
Yeah.
They won't even let him
Salt
in the building.
Satire Okada's the fucking best. Okay. I couldn't go with that bit any longer. I love him.
Couldn't even stay in kayfabe. No respect.
Imagine if he showed up on Dynamite one week.
No respect for the business. Couldn't even keep the kayfabe up.
Shut the fuck up. I feel like before we see Okada on Dynamite, we might see Ibushi. Like, I'd love to see Ibushi in AEW.
The what?
Love. Okay, we're done.
Is that it?
Is it?
I think, yeah. It's been like 2 hours.
Oh my god, yeah, it has.
God. I think that's it.
Yeah.
All right, well.
Outro?
Question mark?
Exclamation point?
I can't do the screaming.
Butterfly emoji?
Period. Exclamation point. Eh.
What is my name?
I don't get when we became the bad guys here. Hello?
Anagrams to the moon.
To the moon.
To the moon.
North Carolina.
Carolina.
Hey, that's where I, hey.
Hey.
Hey, oh, hey.
Que cosa?
Que cosa?
Que cosa?
Baba da boopy.
Bada boopy?
Baba da boopy.
Baba da boopy.
Yes.
Scusi. Baba da boopy?
Alberto.
No.
That's not his name.
Sorry, El Patron.
Ew.
Oh, like the thing.
Alberto El Patreon.
Alberto L OnlyFans.
No. Are we done yet? Can we be done?
Can we be done?
It's like 5 o'clock here.
Oh my god. Oh my god, no. No.
What?
I've just seen what November 9th is. I'm going to do a very quick run through. Um,
You tell me you're leaving all of that in.
yeah, and in 1997, November 9th, Survivor Series 97 took place at the Molson Centre in Montreal, Quebec, Canada, and is perhaps most famous for the most infamous moment in professional wrestling history.
Let Savio Vega won a match.
The Montreal Screwjob.
Ah, damn.
Oh, stinky.
We all know what happened in the Montreal Screwjob.
I don't.
Oh boy, are you lucky, because I have the full Hooked on Wrestling article. Pardon me, sorry. In the weeks prior to the event, Vince McMahon and Bret Hart had mutually agreed to terminate Hart's contract, enabling the Hitman to sign a hugely lucrative WCW contract. Hart was the reigning WWE champion at the time and used the creative control in his contract to refuse to lose the title to Shawn Michaels in Canada. The two men had become bitter enemies off-screen, with McMahon intent to ensure that Hart did not leave for WCW without dropping the title. A plan was hatched that would see Michaels lock on Hart's own move, the sharpshooter, before referee Earl Hebner calls for the bell, and Hart was deemed to have lost via submission without the champion's prior knowledge. This event caused a seismic shock in the wrestling world. Hart punched McMahon in the locker room after the event, and several wrestlers threatened to walk out of the company over the incident. Hart would not appear in a WWE ring, and again until 2010.
By the way, I did know what happened in the Montreal Screwjob. I just wanted you to run through it.
In 1999, Arnold, surname, was a special guest on an episode of SmackDown to promote his new movie, End of Days. He was presented with his own WWE Championship by Vince McMahon. In the main event of the evening, Arnie decked Triple H during an 8-man elimination match.
Very fun.
2009, the launch of Evolve Wrestling is announced.
Oh.
In 2009 also, on an episode of Monday Night Raw from Sheffield, England, guest host and former boxing world champion Ricky Hatton defeated Chavo Guerrero in a boxer versus wrestler match.
Yeah.
And 2019, AEW Full Gear took place in Baltimore, Maryland. It was the first AEW pay-per-view since the brand launched their weekly TV show, Dynamite. In the main event, Jon Moxley defeated Kenny Omega in an unsanctioned lights-out match. The co-main event saw the co-main event saw Chris Jericho successfully defend the AEW World Championship against Cody. As per the pre-match stipulation, Cody would never be able to challenge for that title again. After the match, Cody's friend MJF turned on him and with a vicious beatdown.
Oh, because that was after that he joined the Inner Circle, wasn't it? Or
Yes,
that fucking.
And then notable wrestling personalities born on the 9th of November: Nick Patrick,
Who?
Pete Dunne,
Oh.
and Chris Jericho.
I
like
you
Chris
know, you
Jericho.
said it.
Apart from the whole, you spelled his name wrong, Kalisto.
Prick.
Anyway, that's enough from us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
didn't it?
take a nap before I go to work. This was fun though. We should do it again sometime. Say how
Should we?
are you free next Friday?
Probably. Don't want to be.
Am I free next Friday? Let me look at my schedule. I just had it up. Hang on. Indeed, I am. Wait, that's the wrong week. Fuck! Hang on.
Yes.
Is this the right week? That is the wrong week. Fuck! Hang on. This is the right week. There we go. Oh. Yeah. What? Oh. Hang on. Indeed, I am.
On. Oh well, I expect to see you here same time next week.
Okay.
And as for
I mean, yay! I'm so excited. Stay kind, everyone. We'll catch you in the next one since both Chop and Chris left. Stay
Yeah.
kind. Black power. Salute the flag.
Salute the
All that
flag.
jazz. Be nice. Don't be a shithead.
Me? That's my best quality.
No, no.
I thought you were going to say, no, that isn't your best quality, but yeah, okay. All right.